Hey people, back on the Facebook Live. Just going to make sure everyone can hear. So anyway, welcome ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching this on YouTube later on, please click subscribe. If you're watching on Instagram later on, please like, share, comment. And on Facebook, do the same if you think this is going to be beneficial to anyone that may watch it. So anyway, I hope everyone's good, hope you're all doing well. Still in Mexico at the moment, it's still ridiculously hot here. Yeah, still here, Jade, here till the 10th. Yeah, Desi, I'm doing well, thank you very much. So, what I just tackle a topic today, I'm actually wanting to do a video on Pfizer today. And also GlaxoSmithKline and Alexander Messenger, just talk about them, what they've been doing, lawsuits they've been involved in, etc. And then some more information come out about the vaccine. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to talk about a few things when it comes to that. All facts, all facts and figures, just so people can get to it. But today I just wanted to talk a little bit about why, when you're on a journey to health or wealth or happiness, or wherever it may be, family members and friends can sometimes try and pull you down. Now, just quickly, can everyone hear me? Because it's a bit loud out in the background, so I've got the earphones in for that, so hopefully you can. Anyway, so why friends and family can try to pull you down, and this is something that comes up quite a lot. In fact, the reason I'm talking about this is one of my clients, he had extreme gut issues for a long period of time, and he was also overweight, and he's been on that program for 7 weeks. He's down 15 kgs, he looks fantastic, he feels great. And people at his work and other family members have been giving him a little bit of stick. That people at his work have been saying that you're wearing your dad's clothes, obviously because he's lost weight, and then they're saying, "Oh, are you sure you're not sick? Are you okay? Because you look like you dropped. We feel like you dropped weight too quickly, and you look sick." And his response to that was, "I feel fucking great. I feel the best I've ever felt. I feel the best I've felt in 15 years," which is a fantastic answer to give people. Now, there's a few different reasons why people do this. I don't know if any of you have ever heard the analogy that's like crabs in a bucket. So when crabs get caught, if one in a bucket, if they get caught by fishermen, for example, one crab or two crabs may try to actually escape, and the other crabs will actually start to pull them back down so they don't get away. And this is actually the mentality that happens with humans as well as other things. So one thing that happens is people, if they're your friends, sometimes they see you getting better or losing weight or going on a journey, and they feel like, oh my God, if they keep on going on this journey, I might lose them. They might not want to hang around with me anymore. And so they say certain things to try and pull you back down. Okay? Which is really, which is human nature, right? People don't want to be left, and it's their way of defense mechanism. Their brain looks for safety. You're someone that they've known for a period of time, and they like you, so they don't want you to leave. So they'll say these things to try and bring you back into their world. Obviously that doesn't serve you. If they're real friends, they'd want you to be the best for you. They won't want the worst for you. And getting healthier, having more wealth and being happier, that's obviously the best for you. Exactly, so true. Definitely people try and pull you down. The other reason why they do this is obviously because you're shining the light on everything that they're not doing. Okay? And that's another one. When you actually, a lot of people want you to do well, just not better than them. That's the majority of people. For most successful people, they don't worry about what everyone else is doing. They concentrate on themselves, and by concentrating on themselves, they become successful, and they're happy for other people. When they see other people doing well, they think, oh my God, I don't. What's he doing? They don't try and pull other people's buildings down. They try and build theirs up higher, and they also look at other people and say, well, what is he doing? Like, how can I learn from him or her? And so when you start to do this, you're trying to shine a light on the reasons. You see this point across better than what I did. Well, it's just because, it's something that people need to understand. And when you shine a light on things that other people aren't doing, it can be quite a challenge for them to say, like, why aren't I doing that? Or they just don't have the desire to do it. And by you looking better, feeling better, it makes them feel worse about themselves. But, that's not your intentions. You're just trying to be the best version of yourself, which is what everyone should do. And the more people that are healthier, happier, wealthier, the better the world is going to be. It happens a lot of time in the health industry as well. So a lot of people in the health industry think that it's some sort of like bastion to be poor, but it's almost like you're more spiritual if you're poor. unfortunately, you don't help the poor by becoming one of them, the same as you don't help people in health by becoming ill yourself. And so, one of the things, this is one of the reasons why people do a lot of good and can actually get to the next level when their family members are all on board, or when, like my client who was going through this, his wife is actually on the program with him, and they've got that network, which is great, because lots of times people start to do things, start to move forward, and family members can start to drag them back in because they're used to doing certain things, eating certain foods, going to certain places, drinking on the weekend, or whatever it may be, partying. And when you start to live life in a different way, straight away, your subconscious has been so used to doing these things, looks for safety. It's your mammalian brain. So you've got your human brain, which is all about your dreams, hopes, desires, which most people are never in, because they're constantly doing things that leave them in their reptile and their animal brains, which is the mammalian brain, which is all about herd and safety, but not getting straight up on the herd, because when you used to do this, it could be very dangerous for us. And you've got your reptile brain, which is all about your basic needs, like fight, flight, fornicate, etc. Okay, and so when the subconscious brain has been surrounded by people that are ill, overweight, drinking alcohol, eating terrible food, not healthy, not wealthy, and you start to break free of that, your subconscious brain starts to go, oh, this isn't good. If we do this, we might be extradited from the herd. So it can actually start to make you do things that bring you back to where you were. It's like, if you look at the average person, I mentioned this before, the average person, what they eat, how they live, etc. The average person isn't very healthy or wealthy, and it's one of these things why generally if you want to get what the 1% have got, you have to do what the 99% aren't prepared to do. But the key for this is to reprogram your subconscious mind and have people in your support network that help you on the same vision. One of the best things about coming here in Mexico has been all the people are on the same wavelength, all talking about things and journeys and what they're doing, rather than people, for example. And so some of the things you can do is, one is having your family on board, which is great, but if they're not on board, you have to reprogram your subconscious mind. So keep your area, your house or place you work, surround it with pictures of what you want to look like, maybe where you want to travel to when you feel your best, things you haven't been able to do. It's a vision board, healthy food, good uplifting music, you can listen to good uplifting music, whatever it may be, and this will trick your subconscious mind into thinking that being leveling up, being healthy, wealthy, etc., is what average is. And that's why also when you connect with people on the same level to you, it's fantastic, because that becomes your new tribe. It doesn't mean you have to leave people behind, and you don't have to just completely get rid of your friendship group. It just means that you start to do the things that these people will do. I just realised I've got a shadow in my face here. So, and there's lots of things that you can do around this. You can even change your passwords on your computer to be words that inspire you, rather than just random words. Have healthy foods, fruit in the fruit bowl, and don't have chocolate, etc., in the fridge or in the cupboards, because your subliminal subconscious mind, it can process 11,000 bits of information, 11 million bits of information a second, 11 million bits of information a second. It's always looking for things to get you back to safety. And so if safety for you becomes being healthy, wealthy, and living outside the norm, then that's what you're going to look for. And this is why it's really good to have everything that's high vibrational energy around. Surrounding yourself with people, good music, listening to things that are inspiring, or the news, or things that are very low energy, things that, it's like the average person, the average person eats a breakfast, lunch, dinner, has beers, etc. That's not going to put you in on the road to doing what you want to do. So, when you start doing these things, you may get people that want to pull you down, and it's easy to fall back into that trap if you don't set things up right. So one of the great things about my programs we've got a fantastic group of people, and we have a call once a week, everyone that gets to know each other, and then you've got not just me supporting you, but you've got another 30 people all pulling for each other, sharing recipes, sharing ideas, tips, etc. And this is really good. So once you get the right tribe behind you, it becomes a lot easier. So yeah, one of the things, people do it because one, they think they're going to leave you, so you're going to leave them, you're going to outgrow them, and the other one is because you start to shine a light on all the things they're not doing. And so the best way to deal with this is to obviously surround yourself with people that are on the same journey with you, but also trick your subconscious mind to thinking that being healthy, wealthy, etc. is what is safe for you, rather than eating poor foods, being surrounded by negative people, being poor, etc. That's not what's best for you. And I hope that helps people. And you know, when you start to do these things, I've gone through it as well. I've had challenges where I'm like, well, you know, if I actually try and do this and I push myself in this direction, I might have to leave people behind, or I might not see them as much, and it can be hard. And they might start saying things, and you know, because the majority of people are on that vibration, it can start to bring you back in. This is where you keep strong. This is why building out a dream and a vision board is really important, because if you haven't got a dream or a goal, it's easy to stay stuck in your nightmare or to stay stuck where you are. Once you've got a dream and a goal, it's very, very powerful motivator to move towards it. And then you can just surround your environment by things that are inspirational. Okay, right. I hope that helps people. And when you start feeling your best and looking your best, you're actually going to start putting out a vibration that will attract more people like that. A lot of people that follow my work, for example, they comment on the post, someone else comments, and they become friends, which is a really good thing about doing work like this, is you actually start to connect people, not only for myself, but other people that connect within that vibration. So anyway, people, hope this helps. Hope it's been a little bit of information you can take on board and things you can actually apply to your life. As always, if you are dealing with a health issue and you haven't been able to overcome it, consultants, surgeons, specialists, then please do hit me up with an inbox here, or send me an email at ryan@reviveyourself.co, because you know, whatever you're going through, you can heal. You just have to come at it from a different perspective. And, you know, no one was ever born deficient in medication, and no one was ever born with too many organs. Cutting things out isn't going to help. You need to get to the root cause of the issue. And also look out for my video tomorrow. It's going to be on Pfizer, as well as GlaxoSmithKline and a few of the other companies, and the vaccine, which should be interesting. Okay, people? Otherwise, as always, stay happy, stay healthy. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.